Hello. So, are you super bummed that you missed the class, but don't really have the time to make it to one? Well, this is going to be the perfect thing for you. I am going to do the Essential Oils 101 class, basically Cliff Notes version. So, basically, to introduce myself, my name's Ashley. I've been an RN for over 10 years and I actually have my master's degree. I started using oils about 5 or 6 years ago, and I really enjoy and appreciate the essential oils because I feel like they help our family achieve the wellness that we want. Unfortunately, being a nurse, I get to see kind of the downside to medicine. There's not really a whole lot of preventative care out there. Mostly it's just reactions and band-aids. And I feel like essential oils help us fill that void. And so that's why our family uses essential oils. We also like to get rid of the toxins in our home, the chemical products that we were using, whether it be for cleaning body products, makeup, personal care, all that kind of stuff. I am a wife to Charles and mother of 4 girls, 8 to 7 months. We started our journey, and I tell you, it's been a wonderful gift for us to have these essential oils. So a lot of people ask me what essential oils are, and they are basically the most important part of the plant that gives it its unique characteristics. So if certain plants are like lemongrass, bugs don't like lemongrass. Peppermint is good to keep away spiders and things like that. Also very refreshing. Those are the different aspects of those plants that are desirable. Essential oils are made from herbs, shrubs, trees, flowers, roots, rinds, resins, and there are over 100 different natural organic compounds in the oils that support every part of our body. From our skin to our bones, our muscles, our hormones, every single bit. And that's my sweet little 8-month-old there. They are used extensively for emotions and spiritual support. They can be alternative to toxic cleaning chemicals, and just pretty much any way to help make your life purer and cleaner. There are several different ways, or 3 different ways, I guess, to use essential oils. The British use them topically. The Germans use them through inhalation, and the French use them internally or ingest them through cooking. Now, the Germans diffusing can be the most effective because it doesn't have to go through your digestive system or your skin. But there are studies that have shown that when inhaling essential oils, they can be found in your heart, liver, and thyroid within 3 seconds. And then if you apply it topically, they can be found in your bloodstream within 26 seconds. So that's pretty interesting. And then they take about 3 to 6 hours to leave your body. Essential oils have a long history in human use. Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Pakistani and Romans used them in bathhouses. Christ used essential oils. They were mentioned over 1,100 different times in the Bible. So it's pretty crazy to think about. And, it wasn't really until after World War II, from medieval Europeans to World War II, that they were really rediscovered and really starting to be studied then after that. Essential oils, they do work and do support your body, but quality is important just like anything else. You wouldn't want to get, if you're used to buying organic, to stay away from chemicals and pesticides and everything like that. You know that those nutrients are better in those products and more abundant, especially when they're grown on fertile soil with the minerals and nutrients that those plants need. And it's kind of the same way with essential oils. There unfortunately is no standards, and so anybody can pretty much label a bottle pure as long as they put 5% of that oil, and that's per the FDA and the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act that the FDA has put forth. So you really have to make sure that your essential oil company is living up to quality standards as far as growing them, growing the plants to be distilled, their distillation process. And there's more on this, a whole lot more information on this in the full class. So check that out, because quality is important when you're trying to replace chemicals. A lot of the essential oils out there in the store shelves are adulterated and not the kind of quality that you really want to be utilizing. All of it can be very confusing. So I really do encourage you to do the research, because people make a lot of claims out there about, pure and therapeutic, and it's really hard to distinguish when there's no regulation on those. So it comes down to farming, packaging, honesty, trust, all those things. With Young Living, the way I selected their company is by checking out their seed2seal.com. Again, that's seed, SEED, to seal, SEAL, seed2seal.com, and that kind of tells the Young Living story and the standards that they set for themselves in their essential oils. And that's how I fell in love with the company. So some companies do sell them more cheaply, and basically it's just cutting corners, using solvents and things to distract or extract more oil from the plant matter and things like that. Now, a lot of effort goes into making a tiny amount of oil. For example, 60,000 rose blossoms provide 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender, on the other hand, is more abundant. 220 pounds will provide about 7 pounds of oil. So they are very concentrated. And what this means is that essential oils, a little bit goes a long way. So we typically use 1 to 3 drops per application. Now, the bottles are usually $10 to $30 a bottle, and they come in 5 milliliter and 15 milliliter bottles. And the smaller, the 5 milliliter, contain 90 drops, and the 15 milliliters contain 250 drops. So the small bottle, you're looking about 45 to 90 applications out of a bottle, and the larger bottle, 250 to 83 maybe applications. So you get a lot out of those bottles for your usage. Now, they also have other products. One of our favorites, if you've ever been to our house, you probably smell thieves, because we clean with it all the time. The kids help us. I would never let them use the old cleaners that I used around the house. It just wouldn't be safe for them. But their thieves cleaner is made of plants only, and it's only about $1.50 a bottle to make, and it replaces every cleaner in our house. So I really love that. Now, I have a lot of safety tips, and in this Cliff Notes version, I really can't give them to you all. So basic things I like to tell people. Number 1, dilute. Especially spicy or hot oils. Kids, you always want to dilute. You'll use a carrier oil, which is something like coconut oil or almond oil, grapeseed oil, sesame oil, things like that. I personally prefer you to use grapeseed oil because, number 1, it's thin and it goes in a roller ball nicely. It's not really sticky or gross on your skin. And then 2, it's nut free. And for those of you with kids, we know how prevalent nut allergies are out there. And I don't want my kid to accidentally take a roller ball to school and cause somebody to have a reaction. So dilute, and now you know kind of what a carrier oil is. It doesn't change how effective it is. It just slows the absorption rate. More on that in the full version. Second of all, oil and water don't mix. If you get some irritation by an oil, or you get it in your eye or another sensitive area, don't use water. Water is going to drive it in deeper. You're going to want to grab some milk and flush the area. Check out the full version for more safety tips. Ingestion is in there. A lot of people ask me about whether it's safe or not to take oils internally, and as a nurse and a mom, I want everybody to be safe, so check out the full version for that as well. Don't tip bottles next to your eyes. Use a Q-tip, okay? Is that common sense, Sissy? She's over there laughing. Um, so, internally we're going to talk about in the big version. Some people get overwhelmed by the thought of using essential oils and being safe. I challenge you to look at what's in your body products. If you're worried about something that's plant-based, look at the stuff that's in your products. Go download the Think Dirty app and scan a couple of your products and see what it comes up with. Think Dirty rates things based on how cancer causing they are, how much they affect reproduction and basically hormonal issues, and then thirdly, allergies. And a lot of my body products were 9s, and I was letting my kids use those. Fertility issues are rampant out there. Hormonal issues are rampant. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And only about 15% of these chemicals that are in our body products, the stuff that we're putting on the largest organ of our body, are actually tested for their safety. So it's a big thing to think about. It can be very overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. You can start swapping these things out one at a time in a very affordable way, so that way you and your family can live well, okay? Wellness is the key here. Again, that can all be overwhelming. Where do I start? Well, how I got started was by getting the starter kit. You can log on to youngliving.com, click become a member up in the upper right hand corner, and you're going to want to enter my ID number as your referral source so we can be linked up, so I can provide you with education and support along your journey. 167-6860. Again, that's 167-6860. And then you're going to select your starter kit. It's going to come with 10 essential oils, the Everyday Essential Oil Collection, which we do use every day. I love my essential oils. The kids know which ones they like the best and which ones they favor, so that's kind of neat. Of course, always give children supervision. Don't just let them play with oils willy-nilly. So getting that starter kit is the best way. It's half off, so if you're kind of on a budget like we are, that's another bonus. Comes with frankincense, lavender, peppermint, purification, thieves. Thieves we use all the time for supporting our immune system, and it's just one of our favorites. It comes with stress away, lemon, pan away, copaiba, another one of our favorites, my favorite personally. Supports every part of your body. And then Digize RC, which during seasonal changes, that's a really important one to help support your respiratory system. And so that is the basics. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. This is the condensed version. I'll post in the comments. You can check out the full version of the class, okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.